Good afternoon, guys. I gotta place you guys down real quick so I could burn some sage. I have a message for you, loves. I'm live, so be careful. Come on, princess. It's dark in my room. I prefer it that way on Sunday. Cover up. I got a hole. Let me burn some sage for you, loves. We all need a little sage. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, half dead. So my kids are being sweethearts and allowing me to take a nice nap before I take them for a picnic in the park. So I was pretty surprised with that they were going to allow me to rest. They're watching Black Panther right now. They've never seen it. So they're entertained and their father's home, so I can actually sleep for an hour. Some sage. Good afternoon, loves. Happy Sunday. Happy Soul Sunday. The soul is strong today. It usually is. You also got strong presences of Ascended Masters today, thanks to all of those that go to Man-Made Church. Yes, they summon these energies, okay? So we can take advantage of that. While they're summoning the energies, we appreciate the energies, and we get the karma that they pray for. That's how it goes, okay? So where is my lighter? I know I dropped it. So I have sage, and I'm going to add a few drops of Spirit Guide oil from Sun's Eye. Sun's Eye is an amazing company for ritual oils. I buy them a lot of times to amplify my oils that I make, and they smell good. Why wouldn't you want your oils to smell good and be magical at the same damn time? So I'm going to take a few drops of this and add it onto the sage so it burns completely into ash. Hi, Lois. There you go. Some oil. You can use essential oil too. It does burn your sage really well. I mean, to a crisp. All ash. And a good thing, a little witchy tip, October witchy tip. When your sage turns into ash, don't dump it automatically. Let it fill up the plate. And once it's full of ash, you can actually mix that with water, black salt, and charcoal. And you can actually give that to an offering for your darker energies that you work for. The darker spectrum likes ash water. So you make ash water with ash sage. Okay? Trust me, I know my gargoyle gobbles it up every day when I give him his offering in my chalice. In the morning, it's all evaporated and gone. Okay? They really do appreciate the offerings. Especially when you give the offerings without asking for something. Because we're always asking for things. It's kind of like a needy child. This is why energies don't really like humans. We always use them to our benefit, but never appreciate the fact that they give us things and blessings and protect us and guide us and all of this stuff. So, ash water. Here's y'all spirit guides and sage. Before I begin discussing on the topic. For those that don't follow the media or news, we're expecting another hurricane. Okay? Georgia's going to get hit on Wednesday by Hurricane Michael. It's kind of funny. They named the hurricane after the Ark. So this one I feel is going to be very, very intense. Make sure you have candles. If you don't, at least make sure you have crayons. Crayons also burn like a wax, and they can burn up to 30 minutes. So that's like an emergency advice. Make sure you have flashlights, canned foods. You know, we know a lot of veggies in cans are GMO, but if it's like death or survival, you have to go with what you have to go with. So stock up on canned foods, stock up on water, okay? Stock up on your water, and firewood if you have a fireplace. Some of us own homes. So it's good to also use the fireplace as a way of lighting up your house and keeping warm because autumn's coming. It's getting crisp out there. What else? Hurricane advice. Make sure you bring in your stuff, your bikes, your kids' skateboards, all of that, because that stuff does fly and it does make damage, okay? Be also aware if you're around any near trees, because I'm gonna be honest, lately hurricanes have been ripping trees out like hair out of roots, okay? So make sure you have everything you need. Make sure you have a first aid kit, flashlights, all of that stuff, okay? Now, what I wanted to tell you, it's like a public service announcement, all right? The last hurricane we had that affected North and South Carolina, as we know, because I have posted it, it has killed a lot of farm animals, a lot of pigs. Tons of pigs in pig farms have been abandoned and left there to die and drown, and they did. Hundreds, thousands of pigs. Now, what you don't know is that your government officials over there plan to not waste money and sell you the meat for those dead pigs. Okay? So try to keep away from pork if you're a carnivore, bacon, pork chops, pernil, all of that stuff, because in all reality, they're basically giving you the corpse leftover garbage of a hurricane, and you don't even know what's inside those pigs. Pigs are, okay, yeah, they're the most friendliest, smart animals. That is true. But they're also the most unsanitary to ingest. They eat anything in their path. They love bathing in mud. This is stuff that you're not supposed to be ingesting. And then to top it off, these poor farm animals get abused. So you're eating meats that have black and blues on it, tumors, cysts, all of this stuff. That alone is bad. But now you're eating dead pigs that they wanted to abandon, that they couldn't save, and now they're going back for the corpse and feeding it to you. Okay? That's like you running over a raccoon and somebody picks it out the highway and cooks it for you. It's kind of gross, right? So be careful with your pork. Don't buy pork for a very long time. Another thing. There was something else, and it was right at the tip of my brain. I need sleep. Don't eat pork. Don't eat pork. Don't eat pork. What else? Energy. We're in Venus retrograde, guys. So your emotions are going to be up and down, but not as much as you would like during miscommunications, arguments, debates, all of this shit. We do have a lot of hate in the world. I know we do. So we're always running into debates. We're always running into ignorant comments, ignorant posts. The best thing to do during Venus retrograde is to embrace the loving energies that you're feeling. You know, that lovey-dovey, the sex feeling. You feel sexy as hell. The romance, the passion. That's what this retrograde is, okay? Getting rid of old and bringing in new love, new fresh things into your life. Not sticking to the old crap, okay? Leave that in the last retrograde. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't drag misery, drama, toxic people, whatever, into your new retrograde. It ain't going to be nice. Because every time you're feeling good and lovey-dovey, the last person that you dealt with that you didn't really like let go of is going to shit on that energy as well. You're going to want to kill them instead of love them. Okay? Venus retrograde. Venus brings a lot of mixed feelings. Okay? A lot of people don't know. Yes, it is the representation of the goddess of love and beauty. You know, she's Venus. But so is Lucifer. Okay? So you're going to have those little moments. I feel like passion is going to be very, very strong during this retrograde. You're going to have creativity. And when you start to create ideas, you're going to be passionate about them. When you're passionate about them, you're going to make them a reality. Okay? And that's a good thing because that's your upgrade in life. We all have to upgrade in life, especially with frequency. Because if we don't, we're like a bug in the sink just spinning around waiting to go down the drain. And we don't want to be that. We want to be the bug that crawls out of the sink. You get it? So you have to be very observant. How do you feel as soon as you wake up? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Change it. Have your coffee, listen to your soothing music, do some yoga, you know, twerk in the kitchen if you have to while making your breakfast. Do what you have to do to keep your frequency maintained, because also, not only is it Venus retrograde, it's October. Veils open from the 1st to the 31st and beyond. A lot of times we think it closes out after Halloween. It doesn't. It stays open for about 6 more weeks after Halloween. Okay? Okay, I'll make lunch in a second. So, remember that. You got to keep in mind all the events happening at the same time and kind of remind yourself that, okay, maybe I'm feeling this way because I'm feeling this frequency from this retrograde. Or maybe I'm feeling this way because it's the veil's open and I'm more sensitive. And now, there's more activity this month, okay? I swear to you, I have not been able to sleep since October 1st. I've been hearing footsteps, mumbling, whispering in the ear. It's crazy this month. It seems to be like the spirit world is like the DMV. It's mad packed and everybody got a damn number. Like, that's what it feels like this month, okay? So you're going to see a lot of us disappear this month. Not be on live as much. Not do as much out in the social world because we're stuck trying to handle the inside world of everything that we're able to see and sense and what our purpose is, because our purpose ain't going to be done in one lifetime. Our purpose is meant for many lifetimes, so our work is never done, okay? With this whole politician thing, yes, it's going on. Yes, it's a mess. It's like vomit on your floor that you did not see and you slipped into type of mess, okay? It is just like that. Don't let it distract you because it's trying to. It's trying to. Everybody I know that is considered a higher frequency right now is so stuck in this politician thing, in the Trump thing, in the anti-Democrats and the liberals and whatever the hell terms they come up with to separate us. Everybody's caught up in it, and they're neglecting the fact that it's witches season. They're neglecting the fact that this is when your energy is upgrading. This is when you're able to reach out to the other side of the veil. This is when it's time to do blessing spells for yourself. This is the perfect time to do that. And they're distracting you, and you're neglecting that as time's passing. Okay? And let me tell you, portals and veils, they open and close. They don't stay open. So it's a good time to embrace the time of season. We love autumn, right? So why are we letting politicians shit on our autumn season? This is supposed to be when we're humble. We're with our mugs and our Uggs and our little freaking coffees and pumpkin spice and all of that crap. We should be enjoying that. Planning Halloween, getting costumes ready, start getting them ready, decorate your house. Worry about that stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's involving your personal life. We're getting text messages on our phone, commercials everywhere saying, please vote, elections coming, please vote. I actually had Democrats text me to vote. I'm not a voter. People think, oh, well, if you don't vote, you have no right to say anything. Actually, I do. Because if the person you vote for fucks up, you have no right to say anything because you voted for them. Guess what? I just got to live with them, so I'm allowed to complain. I just got to deal with whatever y'all choose as the people. So, yeah, I have a right to say something. That's all I'm saying. We got to deal with the freaking consequences of y'all action. It's time for us to wake up the species. We really need to realize that these are bigger agendas. You don't think that your Illuminati or whatever the hell you believe in, you don't think these cults know it's October? You don't think these cults know the veil's open? You don't think they're taking advantage of getting more power with their little rituals and their little whatever the hell they're doing? They are. They are. They're getting stronger while we're being distracted by their bullshit. So, why? That Kavanaugh thing, like, people are hating and insulting each other because they don't know if he did it or he didn't do it. Like, I am one to say, why the hell are you all up in somebody else's business? Don't you got shit to do? Don't you got kids to feed? Don't you got a job? Anything like that? I'm just wondering. Because I'm the type that I always believe what a woman says. Because I'm a woman. And I know what we go through. And I know how men can be sometimes when it comes to, manipulating and saying, oh, you say anything, I'm taking your job and all of this shit. I know. I'm part of the Me Too movement too, okay? But let me tell you, I also believe in evidence. with my belief system, with my mentality, with everything. Evidence is everything. This is why I believe in science more than I do religion. Because they have evidence, they have paper, they have diagrams and diaphragms and whatever the fuck to prove that the earth is round, to prove that we're rotating, to prove all of this. Evidence, evidence, evidence. You cannot argue with evidence. Unless it's a really good setup. Then it becomes a whole debate. You know what I mean? But we do have celebrities. We do have people that have been assaulted. We know that Hollywood is pedowood. We know this. This is facts. Okay? You think Britney Spears went crazy and shaved her head because somebody didn't touch her? She was part of the damn Disney Club. Come on. Disney's another sadistic thing. We know this. These people become billionaires overnight. You think there's no, well, we'll give you this if you give us this. Nobody gives you shit for free in this world, right? And all of a sudden you got new companies becoming millionaires overnight and millions of people purchasing and all of this. And you're like, where the hell did you come from? I never heard of your company before. How did you become a billionaire? This is what I mean. So with all of that being said, like, we need to start focusing on our energies. We need to start focusing on what do we want to project out. Stop worrying about everybody else's life and business. So what? Okay? Like I said, we do have people who got assaulted. I am one for sure. Okay? But at the same time, this woman secretly got paid by Democrats. And these Democrats seem to not have a hobby or focus on things that are important in the states they're running. You forget they're running Michigan. You got Flint. You got Detroit. It looks like World War III over there. Literally, people are starting to commit crimes for a bottle of water. Legit water. You know what I mean? Then you got California with the homeless epidemic. Seattle, same thing. All Democratic states. So they're over here trying to bash the Republicans, but they're neglecting the people in the states they're running. This is what's going on. Trying to call people, trying to, hey, do you have anything on this dude? Do you have anything on this dude? He's about to be this. And then they're paying people, and then all of this crap. Do you know your government has a hush-hush account? You know what a hush-hush account is? A hush-hush account is basically where they take our tax dollars and store it somewhere, right? And let it grow and grow and grow and grow. And when a politician is accused of something like this, they take that from the hush-hush account to pay them for their silence. And some of them still get paid for their silence, but still speak. And then they get bashed on the media, social media, all of this shit. This is how it goes. If they give you hush-hush money and you talk, your reputation's going to be shitted on everywhere. By who? The sheeps, the people, the citizens. Why? Because we are being orchestrated to believe things, to feel things that are not even our feelings. You guys are spreading so much hate on a man that doesn't know you exist. This is what I'm trying to say. Or you're spreading so much hate on an individual that doesn't know you exist. You probably didn't even know this person existed until you heard about their name everywhere. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to tell you, I don't know one name in politicians except whoever was president of this United States. That's it. I don't know your Congress's name. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. To me, they're individuals that are sadistic. They're individuals that are corrupt. And they're individuals that try to control us like slaves. That's how my mind is. I don't need to know your name. You're a person. You're an enemy of the 99%. And that's how I feel. So I don't need to know your information. All I'm saying is we need to stop falling for it. There's so many traps placed everywhere. Imagine you laying in your bed, right? And you got mouse traps all over your floor. And you got to figure out how the hell to walk around those mouse traps to get out your room. But they're everywhere. There's not even a space for your toe. This is what they're doing to you. They're smothering you in illusions. They're smothering you in things that don't make any sense. And they're smothering you to prove that we do hate each other because we have different opinions, okay? That we are the problem because they make us the problem. It's like putting one piece of cheese with two starving mice and you are watching them fight each other for that cheese and you're just eating your popcorn entertained. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. This Me Too movement is legit. I'm not saying it's not. But you also got people who want attention and want to join the Me Too movement that are not part of the Me Too. You got lying bitches. And I'm sorry to be 100, but we do got bitches that lie. Oh, he didn't want me, so I'm going to lie on him. That's the bullshit. And those deserve to go to jail for false reports. They do. Because we have real victims that are reporting and not being believed, but then you got these fake little crybabies that are pretending and don't even remember facts, or they change their story all the time. Trust me, if you got raped or molested, you will remember every single detail, no matter how long it's been. You'll remember the smell of him. You'll remember the little birthmark there. You'll remember a lot of things, okay? Maybe not at that moment when it happens. It's called shock, but you'll remember. Flashbacks will happen. Nightmares will happen. All of this stuff, and all the pieces will come together, and you'll remember. She didn't remember nothing. Nothing. And she tried to call her friends to validate, and they couldn't. They couldn't. Were they witness to it? Were they there? Why are you calling your friends for validation unless they were there watching? This is what I don't understand about this whole case. No, it's not pictures of her smiling. I see people posting pictures of her smiling. Does this look like a rape victim? It happened 36 years ago. Mine's happened a few years ago. I smile. I laugh, I dance, I go out, I do all of that. It's called healing process, all right? You try to be normal again. I'm getting tired of people saying, why don't girls report or women report right away? It all depends on the scenario, too. It does. If you don't have some kind of intimidation or fear, it's easy to report them. You're like, fuck that nigga. But if it's a powerful man that makes billions of dollars, millions of dollars, is a CEO, is your boss, anything like that that can destroy or open a can of worms to your life, it makes you debate if you want to report or not. It does. It's all title. You know what I mean? So you can't automatically think that just because a woman doesn't report, she's lying. Because everybody has a different way of healing. It's like death. If you have a loved one dead, some people cry hysterically, and some don't. Some are in shock. Some are thinking. Some are trying to marinate it. People are different. People are different. Okay? So this whole case is a distraction. If he makes it into Supreme Court, which I heard he did, he got sworn in, good for him. You know what I mean? Unless they got him on guilty evidence, all of that, that's different. But so far, there's nothing on him. Nothing. From what I hear about his work reputation, he's actually really good at his job. So, if you're successful, you're going to have haters. That's just the way it is. If you don't got a hater, you're doing something wrong. Sorry, but that's life. So, focus on you. Focus on your magic. On your energy. Focus on receiving your blessings. Focus on reaching your loved ones that passed away. Focus on your manifesting. This is the best month to manifest because you got so much of a team behind you. You got your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, your protectors, your mythical ones that are protecting you and guiding you. You got, what else? Deities if you work with them. You got ascended masters if you work with them. You got archangels if you work with them. You got demons if you work with them. You got a mad team behind you. Okay? Just because your team is not solid, don't mean it's not an element. I'm just saying. Okay? Your team don't got to always be a solid. You got more people behind you and protecting you and wanting the best for you in the other world than you actually do have in this world. You do. Trust yourself. I'm telling you, you are the freaking vessel that gets these messages, and you have to trust it. You have to trust your conscious voice. I always say your brain is the portal to other dimensions, and it is. It could be your hell. It could be your fairy realm. It could be your dragon realm. That's all up to you. It's all up to you. Lately, with this month, my abilities have shot up by a 10. I am so ready to dominate the spiritual community with my services and with my readings and with the classes and with the healings. You know why? because that helps boost my ability. The more I help you and the more you say thanks, or, you changed my life, or you saved my life, all of this stuff, the more that strengthens me as a witch. The more that strengthens me to fulfill my purpose, which is to wake up our species, which is to teach the species energy, metaphysics, all of this important stuff that the schools are cutting off in education, that they're not teaching you on purpose because they know it activates your power. They don't want your power activated. Stop falling for illusion. The school system, illusion. They teach you what they want you to know. They teach you limited things that are not important. You know what I mean? For example, yeah, we have math, science, all of that. It is important. Basics are important. We need to know how to count our money, right? We need to know the tax percentage and where our money goes and all of that. I get that. But they're not teaching you taxes per se, okay? They're not. They're teaching you algebra and freaking all of this calculus. And what do I need calculus for? What do I need calculus for? Is calculus involved in my paycheck? My taxes? How to grow my food? How to cook my food? I don't know. This is what I mean. And we have after school programs that make no sense either. My kids' school have Lego Club and some other shit. What is that teaching them? You're trying to activate the architect in them. I get that. But do you think a bunch of second graders are thinking about architecting? They see blocks and they're building and they're knocking down. That's what they see. So a lot of these programs and crap they have in the school system is not benefiting your child. Lego Club. Really? Frisbee Club. All of this crap. Why not meditation classes? Why not nutrition? Why not an exercise class? Why not maybe yoga? Or flexibility classes? Or growing your own food club, or cooking your own food club, or home economics. Whatever happened to that shit? Do we even have home economics anymore? Do they still give those crying, annoying ass babies as a project? Do they? No. The more and more our generations are shifting, the more and more the education system is destroying us, if that makes sense. They know they're the future. And they want the future in check. They still want to be in charge of the future. So they're taking that from your kids. And it sucks. How about a truth club? Teach them the design of pyramids and money reserve, the Federal Reserve, and teach them all of that. You don't want to. Why? Because the school system is controlled by your government, and your government is controlled by your elite, and your elite want to rule the world. They do. And I'm going to tell you right now, your elites, most of them, whites and Jews. Zionist Jews. There's a difference. You need to learn how to separate categories also to get to understand people so you don't put them all in one freaking thing. Because that's not fair. As witches, we don't like to be all put in a category because we're all different. Some of us electric, some of us old ways, some of us, cosmic, some of us, we're all different. Okay? It's the same thing with freaking the Jews, the Muslims, the Christians. There's different types of Christians. There's different types of Muslims. Not all Muslims believe in baby rape and, marrying a goat. Not all of them believe in that. Not all Christians believe in the Bible. Not all Christians believe in judgment and, I have to give money to the church or I'm going to burn in hell. Not all of them are fearful. Not all of them. We do got weak Christians. We do got Christians that actually follow Jesus and not just writing of Jesus or claiming it's writing of Jesus. But in all reality, it's your Vatican. The place that molests your children, the place that molests your little boys. Yeah, that's the place that writes your Bibles. And make billions of dollars doing it too. So if you connect the dots, you wake the fuck up. That's what I'm trying to say. It ain't that hard. It's not that hard to question everything. And I feel like a lot of our species are afraid to question. Because if they question, they're afraid that that's going to bring up a white flag. And then that means their whole life is chaotic. And all of this crap. Guess what? You got to speak your truth. You got to get to that point in your mentality where you die for your belief. All the ascended masters did. All the people that roamed this earth that are known in your history books, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, all of them, they all died for their belief. They did. Maybe some were poisoned. I don't really know how they actually died, but they still strongly represented something and never let nobody stop them till the death of them. That's what I mean. You don't got to go, put a bomb on you and freaking, this is for God. No, I don't mean don't be stupid like that. Because guess what? You doing that for the sake of another frequency, that frequency's like, I don't care. You got free will. You want to blow yourself up, go ahead, but it ain't doing shit for me. That's in all reality. That's 72 virgins. You don't even know what gender that is. So if you're a guy and you think you're getting 72 virgins, how do you know you're not getting 72 dudes? This is what I mean. Question everything. Question everything. And don't allow people who are stuck in fear to drag you to their level. Because that's their job as well. Everybody got a little job without even realizing they got a job. And that's their soul doing what it's supposed to be doing. Some are supposed to drag you down. Some are supposed to lift you up. Some are supposed to teach you. And some are supposed to love you. Some are supposed to hate you. And some are not. This is what I mean. It's the way it's supposed to be. Haters, their job is to hate. So let them hate. Let them hate. Let them do their job while you do yours. And yours is to be fabulous. Yours is to activate your warrior. Yours is to activate your goddess or god. And to always have your knowledge upgraded. Always upgrade your knowledge. Because knowledge is power. And like I keep telling you, they're going to take that from us too. They're going to take that from us. Because it's a threat. The more we know, the more they get nervous. So they're going to cut that from us. They're already trying to charge us for knowledge. You ever heard of college? You ever heard of the Sally Mae scam? Scam. All of us owe something to Sally Mae thanks to our educational system. But guess what? Sally Mae is such a failure of a company anyway. They keep getting sold by different companies and bought by different companies. Our debts don't exist. Our loans don't exist. They're going to tell you it exists. Tell you all these numbers and shit to try to confuse you. Why? You don't learn these terminologies in school. The shit they use in businesses. You're like, what the hell does that mean? And then they got to dumb it down for you. And the more they dumb it down for you, the more they know they can get over on you. Oh, she don't know that. Okay. Now we can put a little more interest, a little more this, a little more that, a little less this. Companies are all about benefiting them, not you. Make your life easier. Buy DirecTV. It ain't doing shit for you. It ain't. If it ain't nourishing your body, if it ain't soothing your soul, if it ain't putting peace in your mind, peace in your heart, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Everything is privilege. Your cigarettes, privilege. Your alcohol you drink on weekends, privilege. Your freaking nights out, privilege. Your bag of weed, privilege. All privilege. And you got to be grateful for your privileges. I feel good as hell when I know I got herb, a nice movie, some munchies, my robe, my blanket. I ain't being bothered. That is my most grateful moments. I embrace it to the fullest and I don't let nobody ruin it. That's what you have to do. You have to remember that the extra things in your life, they're privilege. They're a blessing because they don't have to be there. Food and water, that's necessary. You need to survive off of it. That's what I'm telling you. You need clothes during seasons, right? Ooh, you need it, right? That's fine. But I'm talking about the extra amenities that you enjoy in life. Little things. You got property where you're growing food. That's a blessing. Most of us want to do that. Some of us can't. We're either in subdivisions or live in apartment complexes where we can't. Be grateful for that. You woke up this morning, had a nice hot cup of coffee in your favorite mug. Be grateful for that. You got clothes that keep you nice and warm. Be grateful for that. Kids running around saying, wake up, Mom, I'm hungry. Grateful. Be grateful for the little things and stop being distracted by things that don't matter in your life. if they don't pay your rent, if they don't fuck you, feed you, or finance you, it doesn't matter. And Kavanaugh's not financing you. He's not feeding you. And he sure as hell ain't fucking you. Same with this Ford chick. Same with Hollywood and all of this. Like, we gotta learn to balance crap out. I know as conspiracy theorists, we can obsess over topics. We can obsess over research. We'll be up all night looking up crap. All of this stuff. But we need balance. You gotta also be in a 3D plane too. Don't be stuck in that fourth dimension. Don't be stuck in that fifth dimension. You gotta learn to be able to double dutch your way through them. You know what I mean? It's the only way to survive in the universe. Because if you're stuck in one, you're neglecting the others. And that's when you get, what? Victim mentality, victim mode, because something snuck up and got you. You can't be caught slipping in any of the worlds. You think you gotta just keep your guard up in this world? No. You gotta keep them up in all worlds. Because they're everywhere. We're meshing and blending all the damn time. Fourth dimension meshes with the third sometimes. Fifth dimension right now is meshing with the third because you got the veil open. This is what I'm talking about. So learn to work on what you need to work on. This is the month of blessings. This is the month of magic. This is the month of power and gods and goddesses and just mythical month. This is the mythical month. It's also breast cancer month as well, okay? Which a lot of you, that's a whole different topic, talking about cancer. But this is the time to be Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Be charmed. Be practical magic. Be the craft. I don't know. These are just examples. And no, not all of those had facts in them. But you get my drift. You get what I mean? Be the magical being you are. If you're just waking up to your ascension, this is a time to work on it more. Meditate more. Learn chakras more. Start stretching more. Start breathing more. Okay? I feel like this is the month of classes. This is the month of learning from each other. This is the month of switching spells with each other so you can put them in your book of shadows. This is the season where witches share. Share their knowledge. Share tools they don't work with no more. Share with Gaia. You know what I mean? This is our season. Let's not let politicians shit on our season. Let's not let politicians shit on Halloween, Samhain. Let's not let politicians shit on our fake-ass Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's not a real holiday. It's a fucked up holiday. But it's still, the energy is amazing on that day. You're with family. You're laughing. You're talking about memories. You're with people you love. And you got good food. That's the part of Thanksgiving that is amazing. Not the history or the creation of it, but the feeling behind it. So let's not let people distract that from us. And Christmas is going to be nuts this year. Okay? I'm not one to do Black Fridays. But when I read about what's going on Black Fridays, some of y'all be nuts. Punching old ladies in the face and shit for a fucking PS4? Are you kidding me? And then some of y'all taking y'all babies with you. You don't think that's a parenting fail? Taking your babies to Black Friday? Dragging them like a dummy doll while people step all over them trying to get stupid ass material shit? You having Thanksgiving saying thank you for my shit, and then the next day you're over here punching people in the face for material. Isn't that a contradiction? Does anybody ever think of shit like that? How that's a contradiction? You're grateful, but at the same time, you're material thirsty. You're showing both sides of you in less than 24 hours. And nowadays, it ain't even Black Friday. They start right after you dine with your food. Black Friday starts Thursday at 8 p.m. And so y'all got to eat at 6 p.m. so that y'all can go and fight for material shit. You know, people are dying over these Black Fridays, getting stomped to death. Really? What are you going to tell God in heaven, in the man-made heaven? What are you going to tell him? Sorry, I wanted a flat screen TV and, I got like 82 freaking footprints on my face and it killed me. Is that what you're going to tell him? That's a ridiculous way to die. It really is. That's like Elvis Presley's death on the toilet. I wonder how he explained that one. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, we have to wake up to this stuff, and we have to stop hating each other. I'm seeing people say, if you're pro-Trump, unfriend me. Dude, you're ignorant. Because it doesn't matter what people believe in. If y'all actually got shit in common, if y'all actually enjoy each other, why are you letting politicians separate your friends? You sound like a 3-year-old. Oh, if you don't give me that lollipop, I'm going to unfriend you. Grow up. Grow up. Because some of y'all old as hell and y'all acting like toddlers. It's ridiculous. Agree to disagree, walk away. Is it that hard? Are people really having that much pride that they can't apologize or agree to disagree? You can't say, yeah, that's your point, I get it, but I'm going to believe what I believe and I respect you and walk away. That's all it takes. Nah, fuck you, bitch. I hope Trump does this to you. Oh, fuck you. You're stupid. Y'all sound like children. Y'all sound like children my age, my kids' age. Like 10, 7, and 5. Like, that's what y'all sound like. Y'all sound just like religion. Jesus is more important. No, Muhammad's more important. Maybe they're all important in their own way, just like we all are. Do people ever, like, think of shit like that? How come there's no church of coexistence? Why aren't we opening up one? I'm like so thirsty to open up a temple for people to coexist together and work with their own soul. We need that. We really do. Because more and more people will start to realize, what is all this war and bloodshed and all of this judgment? What is it doing? Nothing. It's making our world look like a POS. And she's not a POS. She's not a piece of shit. But we're representing her to be a piece of shit. I don't understand this. I don't understand the whole arguments about stupid things. Kylie Jenner becoming a billionaire, not becoming a billionaire. Whoop-de-doo for you, bitch. What are you doing for the world with that money? Nothing. Just getting more lip injections. I get it. This is what I mean. We have so many people that have that platform or those finances to make a change, but they're all about their ass injections and their fake boobies and Hollywood and their extensions and all of this fake Barbie crap. So many people want to be Barbie. Mind you, Barbie is a doll. That's like men wanting to be Chucky. Wouldn't we have a problem with that shit? I don't understand it. Next thing you know, I'm over here. I posted videos of people actually, they have like masks where you can change your appearance. Okay? You could be a black woman if you feel like it for one day. Or you could be a viejita. Like, it doesn't make any sense and it's creepy. When you see a beautiful woman peeling her face and she looks like Daria. And you're like, what the hell? There's people changing their appearance with just plastic. That's scary. That's frightening. I don't know how people think that's awesome. Because all it's doing is now making people have more better disguises to commit heinous crimes. You got somebody shooting up a bank and you think it's an old man and it's really like some young Latino named Juan or something. This is what I mean. They create these things to make it harder for us to live and survive and be safe and protect ourselves and all of this shit. And like I said, they make money overnight. So weird. So weird. Everything in this world is weird. We got people insulting people to protect churches. Mind you, this is what I don't understand about churches either, okay? One of the churches here, I'm going to use this as a perfect example because me and Mike noticed it yesterday driving by it. One of these churches was accepting donations, right? Like all churches do. For what? I don't know. I guess they got a light bill to pay or something. And there was a carnival. They basically opened the carnival with donations. That's awesome. That part's awesome. But how you got donations to make a festival or a carnival and you're charging people to go into that carnival? For what? They already paid to make it happen. So now you're just making extra money in your pocket. I don't understand that. They're not taxed. They can afford Corvettes. Like, this is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. What do you need gold on your damn church for? Oh, to make it eye candy, right? So people are curious to see the inside. And then you get them into your little coat. Excellent. I don't hate religious people. I hate that they're blindfolded and they refuse to take the blind off. I hate that they don't ask questions that are common sense to things. I hate that they don't put pieces together. I hate that they allow these people to brainwash them into thinking that we're brainwashing them when all we're doing is trying to set them free to think for their damn self. That's what you got a brain for. It's your brain. It's in your skull, in your flesh, and in your meat suit. But you got somebody else doing this to it. That's what you got. I've been called the devil so many times. I swear to God, I think I should get Lucifer tattooed somewhere like this. All because I want people to have their own power. Because we have our own power. Science says we're energy. Science has evidence that everything is energy. Try and debate that. That's all I'm saying. When you're in front of a loud-ass amplifier, you feel that vibration going into your heart. Energy, frequency, vibration. It's all in the same mixture of things. You know what I mean? And it's important. Well, thanks for the validation. It's very, very important. You don't know energy, you're never going to know what the hell's wrong with you. You're going to think you're always bipolar, miserable, and always bitchy. True. I am starting to ascend because every October I ascend. It's like an activation button, like a nitrous to a sports car that's street racing. That's how October makes me feel. I start wearing more black lipstick. I start looking more like Elvira. You know what I mean? Things like that. I love this month. This is a month to be awesome. To be your creative, imaginative self. Be a fucking fairy every day if you want. Wear a damn tutu to Walmart. Who cares? But trust me, there's worse outfits in Walmart. People wearing worse shit. You wearing a tutu ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Just be you. You know why? Because you're perfect just the way you are. All your bullshit and all. Your bullshit too. Yeah, sometimes you want to out of it. But it's you. It's you. Some of us are stubborn. Most of us are stubborn. Some of us don't want to be proven wrong. Like, no, I'm always right. Why? Because I listen to my soul. But sometimes, just a little bit sometimes. Sometimes you got to remember, if your soul is speaking in your conscious and your conscious is negative, it's not your soul. Unless it's being bluntly truthful. Like, bitch, you need to get your ass up and you need to start looking for some work and be productive and do this and that. The soul could be like that too, but it's still doing it with the intention of love. It is. If you're getting negative thoughts, if you feel your soul is against you or your mind is being against you, take that as a challenge. Oh, I'm lazy? I'll show you, and get up and do something about it. Your brain, you got to see it as a person. A person that's always like, you suck, you do this, you don't do this, you don't do that. And you got to prove that person wrong. You are your own challenge. You are your own warfare. Everybody else's opinion and situations they throw on you, it's just bullshit. It's distraction. You need to focus right here. Okay? What makes you happy? What makes you feel like a little child again? What makes your soul tingle? We don't get too many soul tingles in this third dimensional plane. It's very rare. It's like when you hear a beautiful voice singing, you get those chills. Or you see an amazing talent, you get those chills. You see a beautiful woman, you get those chills. You see a hot dude, you get those chills. That tingle soul. You got to do that for yourself. Stop looking outside of the world for everybody else to give you the soul tingles, because that's your job. Your job is to feed your soul. It's just like your children. If you have kids, it's your job to feed them, right? Not the rest of the world. Same thing with your soul. You got to be a parent to your soul. You do. While it's guiding you, because it does know more than your meat suit does, okay? Your meat suit right now is just trying to figure shit out. It's like, what the hell am I? What do I love doing? What's my passion? I don't know. And that's when the soul's like, this is what you love. This is why this is your favorite color. This is why you love animals so much. This is why kids are your passion. And you find it all, and you just got to organize that. Organize your yellow brick road. The Wizard of Oz was actually symbolism. A lot of people don't want to know that. Wizard of Oz, everybody loves the Wizard of Oz. That yellow brick road is your journey. That's your life. Follow the yellow brick road. You put the bricks into the road. Do you want obstacles in the way, or do you want it to be smooth? You know that Emerald Castle at the end? I forgot what it's called. Was it Emerald City? That's your full frequency ascension. Follow the brick road to your ascension. Follow the brick road to your frequency. Heighten it. That's how I see the movie. She got obstacles and distractions and everything on the way to her road. On the way walking to the road. She had haters. She had the witch with the monkeys. Okay? That's life. Life is the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, we probably don't have a bunch of midgets singing to us. But it's symbolism. There's distraction and illusion in the way of you walking your path. And it's up to you to walk that path. Yes, you can walk it with friends, like Dorothy chose to do. Walk your path with friends. But if you're a solitude type of energy, you can walk that path by yourself and still be fierce, and still be powerful, and still be strong. You don't need to feed off of other people's energies like friends. I got friends. I don't got physical friends. I got friends on here. But I prefer that. Because I'm an introvert. I like my energy protected all the time. I'm like Bubble Boy with my energy and my aura. So people are different. People are different. And some people need friends. Some people need girlfriends to have tea with. I would love to have a tea party with adult women drinking tea and crackers and talking bullshit. And, you know, this is life and this is men and this is voting and this is this and aliens this. And I would love that. I would love it. But everybody I love is spread out in the world. And that's for a good reason. That reason is so that the message is already spread out. Just by one of you listening to me. One in the UK. One in France. One in Germany. One in Canada. It's already being spread out. So I feel that's the reason my friends are all over the world. And I can't see or meet any of you guys. Doesn't mean I don't plan to. I plan to get an RV one day and just travel the country and come visit y'all and come stay in my RV on your property for a day. And we can do some little magic together or hug a tree or something and all of this stuff. I plan to meet all of you. The ones that I have a strong connection with, made me laugh, was a shoulder to cry on, helped me with business, helped me with my purpose, any of that stuff. You're going to meet me one day. I'm going to pop up at your door and be like, hello, the cosmic aliens here. What up? Just like that. Why? Because I love you guys. You guys are the reason I'm at the frequency I'm in, because y'all keep me going. You know how many times I let distractions me up hard body? A lot. A lot. Shoot, I'm so passionate about this topic, I'm sweating. A lot of times. But that's what we're here for. That's what Soul Family's for. To pick your ass back up when you trip. You got to think of you in stilettos. Walking like a baby giraffe. And your friends are the ones guiding you and helping you up. That's what y'all do for me. Y'all help my little baby giraffe legs stay steady so I could keep walking in them stilettos. So I'm forever grateful for y'all. But at the same time, I focus on my energy. Don't think I'm ever neglecting you when I don't answer your messages or any of that. There is umpteen messages in my messenger, okay? By the time I read all of them, I'm going to be 58 unmenopause. I'm just letting you know. So I try to read a lot of your messages, okay? With those with the service things, if y'all want service, don't write my personal page. Write on my Anya's Cosmic Emporium page. Because your message is going to get lost in all the other messages. And I'm not going to get it till like 6 months later when you're probably like going through hell already or something. So write the service page for services. Now, if you want small talk, hi, how's the weather? I'm not that type of bitch either, okay? It's great. It's sunny. How's it by you? That's awesome. Have a good day. Bye. That's how I make it because my mind is focused on bigger things than small talk, okay? I'm a tall-ass bitch, and that's for tall-ass conversations. So I don't do the small talk of, do you believe in fluoride? Is it Edison or Tesla? Bitch, it's Tesla for me, okay? I am, like, beyond. I should be retired as a spiritualist already with the shit I know. So small talk ain't for me. You're going to see me just like this. I don't care about your cat, Snuggle Bunny. I don't care. Like, yeah, cute kitty. I love animals, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about voting. I don't care about talking about tap water. We know tap water got heroin residue in it. It got fluoride. It got mercury. It got aluminum. And it got all that crap. Okay? We know this. We know this already. I don't want to talk about anything tiny. I don't care. Oh, is Gucci better than Louis Vuitton? They both suck, okay? And you're making them rich, dummy. Like, that's my response to small talk. Not being mean. I'm just being real. I don't do this small talk. What are your thoughts on aliens? That's different. I'll take a whole damn book and write you a whole book on my theory on them. I will. But I don't care about no freaking Ryan Reynolds or Tom Hanks accused of this. I don't care. You know why? Because if there's no evidence or nothing, until that is mentioned, then I'll put my interest into it. But other than that, to me, it's just hearsay, 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 distraction, distraction, illusion, illusion, illusion. That's all it is to me. Because we all know they all doing something nasty behind closed doors. They are. Back to the message of earlier. Do not eat pork. Like I said, North Carolina, South Carolina's pig farm, they left their pigs there to die in the hurricane, and now they're going back for those corpses, and they're selling us that pork. I'm just letting you know, do not eat it. Okay, so I had to bring that back for y'all just joining. Do not eat pork. Become Muslim for a month or some shit. Just don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Eat it. Don't eat it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because they're dead, for one. So their body's rotting. Okay? And then they're going to cut that up, cut out tumors, cut out all of that crap, and then feed it to you at the supermarket. I don't eat pork. A lot of the pork here in Georgia tastes like rubber. I actually stopped pork a year ago. I'm still trying to get my kids off bacon. That's a little hard. I noticed that's really hard for the sheeps to quit. Bacon. It's like, really? It looks gross. It looks like an intestine. Like something you could use as a prop in a horror movie. Like, I don't know. Sausages, that lining, I can't do it. Yeah, I saw that. Was it you that sent me that, Dowdy? Nasty ass. I was eating my pancakes when you sent me that. I don't know if it was you, but somebody sent me some video of people screwing these pigs, and then those are the pigs that they kill for meat. Like, ew, can you imagine that? Eating a pig with man semen in it? No thanks. No thanks. They're doing a lot of sadistic shit to these animals, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all too, try something new for your Thanksgiving. Don't be a genocide of turkeys. We don't have too many turkeys here, okay? They're not banging like they're rabbits. They're not whores. They're actually, like, conservative with their mating. So, like, Thanksgiving, we're practically wiping them out, and it's sad. It's sad. It's sad as hell. I'm going to make a roast or something. You know what I mean? Mix it up a little bit. Don't do tradition. Tradition is genocide. Anything tradition, like turkeys on, Thanksgiving and all of this crap, it's just a way for you to kill that species. And trust me, we have a lot of animals in extinction thanks to us. Thanks to us. We do. And we have a lot of things made with palm oil, which is deforesting our lands and giving monkeys no home. So we really need to, check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. And that's a legit saying, all right? That shit should be tattooed on somebody's forehead or a t-shirt or something, because we're destroying ourselves. Nobody's doing it for us. We're doing it ourselves. We're easy to trick. It's like You have a carrot in your hand behind your back, and you got a lollipop, and you're like, here you go, kid. And you're about to put the lollipop in the mouth, and then you sneak the carrot. That's what's going on. That's what they're doing to us. We are destroying ourselves, and we're allowing them to trick us. And it's so frustrating. It's frustrating because people like us want the world to change so bad. Everybody wants world peace, but they only want to talk about it. They don't want to be about it. Y'all not about that life. A lot of people are proving they're not about that life. You want world peace, bitch? You got to work for world peace. It ain't just going to happen one day you wake up and everybody's singing Kumbaya on your property. I would love that. Trust and believe. I join ya. But that's not the way it goes. There has to be criticism. There has to be challenges. There has to be sacrifices. There has to be failures. There has to be all of this stuff in order for you to make that world peace thing. Sometimes it even comes with death. You know how many holistic doctors and shit are dead because they found the cure to cancer and all these man-made things that make billions of dollars? Think about it. You are pharmaceuticals making billions, and one person finds something so cheap and natural to stop your empire. You ain't gonna wipe that person out for your billions? Think about it. Your government is funded by the mafias, okay? All the mafias. All of them. If they weren't, the mafia wouldn't exist. Wouldn't the government have stopped them? Think about it. Your government is scared shitless of the mafia. Chinese, Russian, Italian, Spanish, whatever the case is, because I think there's a mafia for every freaking culture. Your government's scared of it. Your elite, I think, hire the mafia to kill some of these people that are trying to wake you the fuck up. Oh, you want me to take him out? That's going to be 10 grand, 10 grand. I'll even behead him for you. That'd be an extra 5 grand. I feel like they all, auction off who to hack off into the world. You think Hillary ain't working with mafia? Really? Really? How's she wiping people out and still walking free? This is what I mean. When you have a problem, you have to try to also find the root of the problem. You really do. My phone sounds like it's farting. It's not even giving me any notification sounds or nothing. So that's weird that you're hearing the notification sounds. Let me mute. My notifications are silent. That's so weird. Anyway, all I'm saying is October is magic month. It's magic witch season. Bring out that, the Coven, American Horror Story, or something to amplify yourself, because there's always something out there that will amplify you. Okay? There will. Mine was Sabrina the Teenage Witch cartoon version when I was a kid. That amplified me. And ever since that, I've been going nonstop. So, all I'm saying is focus on your business. Stay out of everybody else's business. All right? Stay out of this Kavanaugh thing. Stay out of this Kaepernick thing. Stay out of the ABZY, whatever the hell, because all of these last names is hard to fucking pronounce, especially if you got a hood accent. Kaepernick, Kavanaugh, whatever the fuck. All I'm saying is stay out of it, okay? Yeah, it's good to inform yourself. Yeah, it's good to be a neutral person, hear both sides of the story. But don't let it involve your whole motherfucking life. Don't you got a 9 to 5 to do? Or a baby crying for some milk and cartoons or something? This is what I'm trying to say. Just focus on you. Because those people that you're consistently obsessing over, like I said, they don't even know you exist. They don't. You're just a nobody to them. A regular bitch. Living a life. Paying bills. Paying your debt. Your college debt, which is fake. This is what they see you as. You're one of those little sheep with the tag numbers. Meh. You know what I mean? And even us awake are considered sheep because we're still stuck in that. We're still stuck in it. We be telling y'all stuff. We be teaching y'all stuff. But you don't think when we walk out this house, we ain't going to, a store that sells liquor and guns and pawn shops? That's what the hood has. They have pawn shops, liquor stores, and freaking bail bondsmen everywhere. Okay? like a setup. A lot of people want to say, oh, people from the hood can get out of it. You know how hard that is? You know how hard that is? I got friends that sell themselves to try to get out of the hood, and they're still in the hood selling themselves. They got caught in a trap. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It took me since the age of 7 to now to manifest the life I have right now. Maybe not the marriage so much, like the way it's going, but the life. The suburbs. 3 kids. I wanted 3 kids. I wanted 2 boys and a girl so that the 2 boys can protect the girl. I made that happen. As soon as I found that I was pregnant, oh, she's going to be so cute. She. What did I get? A she. Oh, he's going to be cute. He. What did I get? A he. It's manifesting. It's manifesting. And sadly, our meat suits in this dimension are worth nothing but debts. That's it. Debts are the new chains. The new chains. The new body chains. Walking slow and shit because you're chained up. The more debt you have, the more you just, more of a slave. Deeper rabbit hole. It's like fucked up. It's really fucked up. And you feel like there's no way out of it. Because it's been going on for hundreds and thousands of years. Masons and all of this have been going on for like forever. Since your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmama. This is when all this started. Think about it. How do you stop something that's been successful for so damn long? How do you expose unorganized truths to an organized lie? Years of an organized lie. The blueprints. They got their blueprint lies placed everywhere on a sheet, in a vault, underground, where they keep themselves. When the world ends and we all die, they're going to still be underground, safe, smoking that cigar with your gold freaking bricks and your tax money and all of this shit. That's going to be the ending result. We're going to wind up getting an atomic bomb. America will be gone. And then you got your elite underground. Why? Because they're the only ones that could actually afford bunkers. They're the only ones that could afford a bunker. Try to afford a bunker right now in your budget. Go ahead. You're going to have a cardboard box buried in a little tiny hole, and it ain't going to save nothing. This is the part that is sadistic. This is the part that makes me sick, because we know this stuff, but we continue to allow it to happen. We continue to allow them to control us and manipulate us. This is why I say know your rights, know your knowledge, because they will be trying to take that from you. They already do by poisoning your brain with all this aluminum and shit. Alzheimer's disease is on an all-time high. It is. A lot of our seniors are suffering with Alzheimer's. You don't think that's years and years and years of chemtrails, years and years and years of tap water, years and years and years of GMOs and fast food? You don't think that has something to do with it? More people getting cancer. Stop eating that meat. That's one of the #1 causes of cancer. Your cereal got freaking weed killer in it. Like, this is what I mean. Oh, and they tell you, oh, but it's a safe amount to ingest. So why don't you ingest it? Oh, no thank you, we don't eat that. Everybody that is creating shit to harm you, don't even take it themselves. Bill Gates funding vaccines. He ain't vaccinated. His kids ain't vaccinated. Why? Because he knows exactly what he's doing. You're letting sadistic psychopaths run the world. And all you can do is say, there's nothing I could do about it. I'm one person. But one voice can create millions. One voice can create hundreds, thousands. One voice. And with that voice, have evidence or back up. Because you just having a voice, it's a theory. It's just your belief system. Doesn't make it a fact. My belief system doesn't even make it a fact. We're living our belief system through our experience. You don't believe something till you go through it. Oh, that would never happen to me. Boom, it happened to you. Now you believe it happens. This is what I mean. It's the same thing with everything. It's hard to go vegan. People say, oh, just make the decision. Fuck you. Because I've been eating meat since I grew my front teeth. 30 years ago. Well, 29 years ago. That's a habit. It becomes addiction. Everything's addiction. Sugar is an addiction. Fructose corn syrup, addiction. It's also #1 cancer thing too, as well. Okay, not just your meat. Fructose corn syrup. Nicotine, we know this. Sports can be an addiction. People literally fighting and burning cars down because their team lost. Oh, temper tantrum. We got a bunch of children claiming to be adults, driving cars and paying bills, but don't know how to control their emotion when it comes to certain shit. Don't know what is illusion and what's not, and they let it affect them. They let it change their character. Okay? This is what I exactly mean. We gotta stop falling for that crap. Stop falling for the bullshit. Okay? Okay? Just like y'all get annoyed when motherfucking Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door giving you pamphlets, and you're like, this bullshit. You should do the same thing with everything else that is being thrown in your face. Y'all be avoiding Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Avoid all this bullshit illusion too. Avoid these trending media topics and fucking newspaper stories and this kid killed this kid and this kid robbed this kid and a white cop killed a black kid and a black cop killed a white kid. All it's doing is making you negative and toxic, and it makes you want to punch somebody in the face. You know how many times I got frustrated with our species and I was like, I swear, universe, if you had a face, I'd be like this. Why the hell did you create us to be so stupid? It gets frustrating when you see how dumb people act on a daily basis. How people put fireworks in animals' ass. No remorse, no empathy, no conscience. We have so many soulless vessels roaming Earth right now. And those are the people that we can't save. Let them burn. Let them do their own thing. But with y'all, you know, if we making sense, if it's a point, you even thinking or interested in it, we clicked something in your brain. We did. And you got to continue that growth on your own. Ain't nobody going to save a hoe. You got to save your own hoe. Save yourself. You got to save yourself. I don't care if you got a twin flame, a great-grandmother that's loyal as shit. Ain't nobody going to take their life for you. Ain't nobody going to make life inconvenient for themselves for you. And trust me, if they do, I bet you the inconvenience was a small one. Because if it was that big, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't. You got to realize that you are your own team. You are your own warrior. You are your own success or your own failure. It is what it is. Certain circumstances you go through and traumas you go through, that's not that you created that to happen, but you created a negative vibration to happen. And a lot of times those scenarios, they're customized. They're customized for a reason. Think about it. Every victim of rape or molestation in a woman's species, tell me true or false, did that not activate the warrior in you? Did that not make you more protective? Did that not make you smarter about who you want to hang around and to listen to your intuition, and you don't feel comfortable with this dude and this dude is acting weird and all of that? It did. That's for a reason. Your experiences are you're supposed to learn from. Even the worst case scenario ones. Even the worst case scenario ones, you're supposed to learn from it. You know how many people get out of Bed-Stuy or Compton or Trenton, New Jersey, or any of these places, and they become successful something else? And people are like, how the hell did you get the hell out of that hood? How did you do it? Passion, motivation, determination, focus. Not letting something stop them or slow them down. We need to sometimes learn to have our tunnel vision, and we need to sometimes learn to open our tunnel vision. We need to open our tunnel vision when it comes to helping other people. But there are times where we focus so much on other people that we neglect our tunnel vision, and we don't see a train coming to come hit us and destroy everything we just tried to create for ourselves. Because we're looking to the sides. You need help? Oh no, you need help? What about you? You need help. Do you need help? Are you good? Are you okay? That is the question that you need to ask. Are you okay? What do you feel like is missing? Do you feel happy in your current life? Do you feel happy in your current situation? No? then think of the ways to write a list to get out of it. Because every problem has a solution. You just got to get creative with your thought process to find that solution. It's kind of like a riddle me this. You know what I mean? That's the only thing you can do. Because if not, you're going to be stuck drowning in that quicksand. And yeah, quicksand looks like it feels good. But once you're above, like, once you're under, you're done. You're dead. You're dead. Don't do soul suicide on yourself. Don't let others affect you so much. I don't care how much you love them. They still don't have any responsibility on your emotion, your reaction, or anything to do with your soul. That's all you. It's all you. It is. It's all you. It really is. You have nobody telling you what's right or wrong but your soul. You have nobody protecting you but your soul. You have nobody giving you knowledge but your soul. Yeah, you get knowledge from the third dimension, but it's still limited knowledge because it's coming from another human. So you still got to kind of trust the soul over even man-made knowledge. I collect books. I don't read them. I don't. You know how many times I try to start a book club and start reading out some pages and then I never read it again? A lot of times, trust me. I got videos on here of that. So, as soon as you activate something, trust what you're receiving. You have to trust what you're receiving. If you're getting a red flag about something, somebody's actions, they're saying sorry 2, 3, 4 times, but still doing the same shit. Listen to what your soul says, because I bet you your soul's like, this bitch is going to do it again. So you might as well just let her go and do it. Don't even question yourself. Don't question or doubt yourself. Don't question, doubt, or attack yourself. Those are the 3 worst things you can do to yourself. That creates spiritual parasites into your mind. And let me let you know, those cannot be exercised. Spiritual parasites cannot be exercised. They're not demons. They're not other things in that spectrum. What spiritual parasites are, they're little entities in your brain that consistently are attacking you or putting you down. They cause anxiety. They cause depression. They cause manic bipolarness. They cause a bunch of things that make you beat yourself up. They make you feel you're not good enough for this. You're not good enough for that. You cannot feed those spiritual parasites. If your brain is attacking you, the best way to get rid of those is to say, oh yeah, watch me. Challenge your brain. Picture your brain, like I said, as another being. Saying, aha, you can't do this. And you'd be like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Watch this. And do it. That's how you defeat that parasite, that entity that wants to destroy your mindset. Because there are entities that want to manipulate your brain, because your brain is the portal to the source. Your brain is the portal to God. It talks to you through the soul. And those parasites sometimes can make you think that it's your soul attacking you, but it's not. It's not. It's a manipulation energy, okay? And the best way to get rid of those is to continue working on you, making yourself better. Go exercise, eat more healthier, go for walks, enjoy life. Dark energies don't like when you enjoy life because they feed off of your misery. Misery loves company, and that is in every realm and every dimension, okay? They do. Misery loves company. They will feed off of you like you're a buffet. Like you're a Chinese buffet on sale for $5.99, all you can eat. And you got to be the one to say, nope, not letting it happen. I'm not going to put myself down. I'm not going to say I'm ugly. I'm not going to say I'm fat. I'm not going to say all that. You think you're fat? Go exercise. You think, you don't like your hair color? Change it. You can do things because it's your me too. It's your body. It's your vessel. Nobody could tell you what to do and what not to do to your vessel unless you're under 18. Okay? If you're under 18, you're screwed, buddy. You got to wait till you're 18 because your mom and your dad right now are responsible for you. But if you're over 18, you have free choice to do whatever you want. You are a free essence. There is really no right or wrong. Karma will let you know right from wrong. Okay? When you help somebody, you get good karma. When you're a bitch, you get bitch as a karma. Karma could be a bitch too. And she knows all your addresses. All right? That's what I'm trying to say. So your vibration reflects and deflects like what you deserve and what you don't. And when you let your mind attack you, you let your blessings and your manifestations get shitted on. And then you wonder why life sucks. Why is there always drama in my life? Why this? Why that? Because you're not changing your mindset. Your mindset is your portal. It's like letting God go through a dirty ass blender to tell you messages. Can't let that happen. You got to control your mind. This is why monks dedicate their whole life to actually controlling their own mindset, their own vibration. People wonder why monks can levitate, why they can meditate with no problem, nothing. Because they dedicate their life into actually controlling their mind so that it is a clean portal so that the source can give all the knowledge and information needed to the soul. And when you have parasites, spiritual parasites, and all of that shit, they're literally confusing your way of thinking. You're like, I want to be a teacher, but I'm stupid. I can't. I don't even like kids. All of this stuff. You're making them stronger. I tell my kids all the time, when you doubt, when you're negative, or even if you have fear in you, you're feeding that darker spectrum. They love when humans are in fear. It's like filet mignon to a dog. You know what I mean? When you're negative, they're like, oh my God, that's a $50 steak available. And they're all trying to go charge at you like gnats. You can't let that happen. You always got to protect your energy. You always got to protect your mind. And you always got to protect your heart. Because I say, heaven and hell is not a place. Heaven and hell is your mind, and heaven's your heart. Hell is your mind, heaven's your heart. But you can make your hell pretty smooth to live through. Okay? It doesn't have to be torture and all of this shit like the image or subliminals that religion teach you. But it can be misery. It could be sadness all the time. It could be suicidal thoughts. It could be depression and just being in bed and not wanting to do nothing. That alone is hell. It's hell. Depression is hell. There's people killing themselves out there that you didn't even expect would do it. And they're doing it. That's them feeding those parasites. That's them feeding that spectrum that's trying to change what they're trying to achieve within themselves. Because we're all born in every life with Alzheimer's. We don't remember who we are or what we are or where we're here for or nothing. And it's our job to figure it the fuck out. Why are we here? Did we get tricked? Do we have a job? What is our job? This is the stuff that we're supposed to be focusing on. Not this third dimensional stuff that doesn't even count. You think spirits know what the fuck a president is? They don't care. You think angels give a shit about presidents? Pharaohs? Like, they don't. They don't. So we need to be on that mindset like our ancestors. We need to be on that mindset like our angels that we work with or believe in. We need to be on that mindset like our ascended masters. Like Gandhi, like Mother Teresa, like Muhammad, like Jesus. All of them stuck to a mindset and never let nothing distract them. You got to think of your life like a Mario game, okay? You got certain things that grow you, the mushroom, and then you got certain things trying to knock you down and kill you, okay? Like those little monster things. That is on all dimensions, and that is all over you. It's all around you, everything. Distractions are all around you. Colors, beings, little illusions here and there, material, regrets, all of this stuff, it feeds. And these things literally take over the earth. They do. This is why we see more negative in our news than we do positive. You don't see about a cop saving a baby on the news a lot, do you? You don't see about, the first black student to graduate Harvard with like straight A's and become, a judge. You don't hear none of that. You hear about shootings, killings, sadistic shit, murder, suicides, all of this shit that makes you down. Who wants to feel down after watching something? I know I don't. I don't. Because me watching the news makes me feel disgusted with my species. Why are we doing this to each other? Why are we doing this to ourselves? We're killing ourselves while they're sitting back and watching, those in power. And we need to stop that bullshit. We need to get up and we need to wake up and we need to unite and we need to help each other grow and help each other heal. Because all of us have trauma. I don't know one person who's never had trauma before. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm that type of parent where my kids don't have trauma. And I refuse to let them have trauma. or experienced traumas. Because trauma changes people. It does. It ruins your innocence. It makes you lose hope. It makes you angry. It makes you always have your wall up. That's why relationships never work. Because one trauma, now you think all men are the same or all women are the same. It changes you. I want my kids to have their innocence for as long as they can. No traumas. I know they're going to go through heartbreaks. I know they're going to go through all that. But I'm going to make it not happen for as long as I can. I don't want my kids to ever experience rape, molestation. No parent does. But I make sure I OD on that protection to make sure that they can tell me when they're adults, no, that never happened to me. I never went through this. I never went through that. Then I know I did my job as a protector, as a warrior. But we all have traumas. Most of us adults have trauma. No matter what it is. Abusive relationships, rape, molestation, drug use, watching a friend die or overdose. We've all been through that. Watching someone we love die. That's trauma too. But we can't let it make us. Because it's not fully what we are. It's a little tiny piece. A little tiny piece of our story. Not the main focus of the story. And we got to remember that. We're still writing our book of life. We're still adding characters, deleting characters, changing our appearance in the book. This is what life is about. Really. Writing your story and making it as adventurous as possible. Experience things. Try to create memories instead of money. You can do shit for free, okay? And still have a blast and remember it for years. Go have a picnic with your man or your girl. Surprise them. I bet you haven't surprised your spouse in a very long time. Never cooked them dinner with candles for a while. Never dressed up for your man in a while. Venus is in retrograde. Take that to your advantage. Let your sexual power come out. Let your love come out. Let your passions come out. Your creativity come out. Be authentic. Because you are art. You are art. And you got to remember that. This is the season of the witch. Season of the awakening. Season of the veil being opened. Season of us connecting to our ancestors. And a lot of you are going to wake the hell up this month. Okay? You're going to start to experience spirits. You're going to start to have crazy ass dreams. This is your awakening. Welcome to the community. That's what I'm trying to say. Embrace it. And find people that will help you through your process. Find people. It doesn't have to be physically in your life. The people I trust the most, I've never met in person. They're right on here. And trust me, you are going to be so grateful to find people on here that are just like you, that can help you and teach you and tell you what it is and be tough with you and all of this stuff. And then when you look back on it, you're going to be like, damn, I grew because of these people. This is why I'm so protective with my followers. This is why I love my followers to freaking death. I swear, some of y'all could be weird, okay? Some of y'all could be weird. But I embrace that shit. You know, some of y'all weird I never heard of, so it's something I can learn. I learn from y'all. Even the bad apples, I learn from y'all too. I learn I don't want to deal with it. Block. You know what I mean? So, to me, it's like, it's a nice tool for growth. A nice tool for growth is to go and have people you meet on here or even in person if you are the type to be in person. I'm an introvert. To help grow with you because they're growing too. They're learning too. They can learn from you. You get it? And you can learn from them. So be grateful for those. Make friends. Be more of yourself. And last but not least, don't give a fuck. Just be you and don't give a fuck. Don't worry about the illusional bullshit, voting, all of that shit. Don't. The media, rape out, don't. If it ain't you, if it ain't your child, if it ain't nobody you know that is going through it, it's none of your business. Okay? Because it's all a distraction. That's all I'm trying to tell you, okay? Stay woke and don't let nobody shit in your freaking vision. Don't let nobody shit in your third eye. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the government and those in power and all of that with these distractions and chemtrails and all of that shit, they're trying to shit in your third eye. They're crystallizing your third eye. And you know what that means when they crystallize your third eye? It's like hard to break. It's like freezing your cell phone. And then all of a sudden they want to take it and crumble it into pieces. That's what they're doing to your third eye. They're literally shitting in it. Your third eye is becoming a sewer, okay? And you're allowing it. You're allowing it. You're allowing divide. You're allowing hate. You're allowing fluoride in your system. You're allowing all of this crap. You're eating cereals with weed killer in it. You know what I mean? You're over here sniffing nail polish. Like, just stop. Focus on your magic. Focus on your being. How can you become the ascended master you follow? How can you become the God that you worship? How can you become the angels you work with? And I don't mean become them per se, but vibrate in the same level of them. How can you become that? Focus on you. Mind your business with the outside shit, for reals. Because it's not doing nothing for you. It's not. It's making you upset. It's making you vibrate low. It's making you fight with people. It's making you come out of character and insult people and be like two high schoolers going back and forth with each other. We're not in high school. We're old as shit, okay? And most of us are ancient. So we need to start acting ancient. That's what I'm saying. Because this is the month of being ancient. Which means wise one. Which means wise one. And it's which season. So be a wise one, okay? I love you guys. Enjoy your Sunday.